I was born in Mexico, and I grew up very, very, very poor. My family was very poor. I have a brother. He's got cerebral palsy, and it's very severe. It's a stage that he can still move and walk and stuff, but he can't talk. My dad had an accident when I was 12 years. He fell from like 20 feet. He could barely walk, and so it was very hard for him to get a job. And my mom, well, she had to take care of my brother, and I had other two brothers, and I found myself in a situation that I just had to do something. I was 19, and I was still a teenager. I was still immature, and big tough decisions for a teenager. That sometimes you got to do it, and I decided to come here to help them. So we left from Chihuahua to Juarez, and we got a permit, and then we went across the border, whatever. Just me and my other cousin. I was 19, my other cousin was 16, my other cousin was 15. We were really like teenagers all alone in that country. We didn't speak any English. I mean, I thought I knew some English because in school you take like classes of English classes or whatever, but I found the hard way that it was not enough to communicate effectively. It was funny because my cousin, I was always shy, but I could speak better than him. And the thing, my cousin could understand better. I mean, if someone would speak, he would understand better and he would talk to me. So it was like a triangulation thing. So every time we had to go and find a job, I would speak, the person would talk back, he would translate for me what he says, and I speak to him. It was just like a thing. So finally I got a job. It was a painting job. I was very happy because I was making money and I was sending money to my family. I was very happy about that. I didn't care about anything. I didn't even care about me. I found a better job. It's where I worked 7 years. It's a foundry. We make castings, metal. And then after 3 months, I worked very hard. And the supervisor came up to me and like said that I have to train in like 20 people. So I'm like, I can't do that. I don't really speak English. I mean, no, I know you work hard, you can do it. So I was like terrified. You know, I never saw myself doing that. Because at the time I was undocumented, that they found out, and they called me at the office and they said, we'll have to let you go. So I thought, well, now that this happens, I might as well just leave everything in the States and just go back to Mexico. It was very sad for me to go back and again encounter another culture shock because I was so accustomed to the American way. And now, after almost 8-9 years of being here, going back and do it all over again, I was now living the Mexican dream, not the American dream. Everything that I was just now in Mexico City doing good. And actually I was sending money from Mexico City to my parents. I met my wife and I moved here. Now I'm here. It's been 2 years, almost 2 years since we got married. Me and my wife lived in St. Paul, and I got a little workshop at home. It's not big as the one I had in Mexico City, but I can do art there, and I'm very happy. Human rights, I think that's a very important part of me, and then I think that I can do something about that, volunteering. And I think that if you see injustice, you have to do something, otherwise you become part of the problems. It's just, you have to do something when something bad is being done to someone. You have to stand up and say something. You know? For me, like I said, I'm an artist, and I think art is very important, and I think that I can contribute to the art community. People need to see art, and I think I can give them that. I think I have a lot of ideas, and through my art, I can express a lot of things. And I think people need to see what I can offer with my art. Human rights, and many other things I think I can contribute here in the States.